I think I'm supposed to do end game grinding for specific items, but it's a little too early to be looking at a wiki for that stuff right now. Hey, 420 coins. Nice. I think I still don't have much of a speed running. Oh, this is okay. This we still like very much. Melee damage and artifact cooldown. Not bad at all. Not to mention artifact damage. Let's recall what. Oh, yeah. Spider's Bindings. This thing has a built in. What's it called? What's the potion? What's the potion thing? Potion barrier, right? And this I haven't upgraded all the way. Kind of not much point for these two. So I'm not really sure what I should be doing, so I may as well go over to the islands, and I hope this comes out soon. A little bitty panda. Oh, that's right. Right. Gotta keep it on the high throw. Decide where to go. I guess I have reflect or deflect. Yeah, deflect. thinking about the word deflect and reflect now. Oh man. Rough start today. It's okay though. Probably why I decided to play something not hard, not complicated. Plus I didn't get much time to really grind with my weapon, my new weapon, before moving on to a couple other games. Attack speed is just insane in the area. I enjoy those high health enemies because you hear the hit noise like a zillion times. I really think this game could benefit from adventure mode in the Diablo sense. I've probably gone off about that before, but that's a much better way to kind of shake things up in a game where you have played all the campaign stuff, especially if you've played it numerous times. Just give people a new currency and some bounties. Be very effective. I also continually disappointed that there are no behind the waterfall secrets. Like, this game has no problem kind of being really overt with its references to other games. I find myself not really needing the artifacts. My strategy is just hold down A. Hold down A until win. We'll see now how it goes against those leapers, I guess. Haven't tried that yet. This weapon. Oh, and I want to know if the swirl attack does 100% damage in all directions, or if it's less damage than facing someone and giving them, punching them. So, let's see. Here's facing 624, 1872. for 2200 for the final attack, I guess. And facing away. No, 2200. Same. Yep, looks like it's the same. That's really good. Oh man, there's no way I can keep these ocelots safe with this weapon. Stand back, ocelot. Trust me on this. Okay, so let's see how this goes with the levers. Unbuffed. Not bad. Not bad at all. Of course, you can always hit the gong and if you get in trouble. Don't. Wait, what? Oh, that's an arch. I was completely parsing that the wrong way. There was a stone or a wooden path to a higher area. There's 140. So we have 3 enchantment points to use. Look at this crazy thing. I noticed that before. Like a arrow or a projectile that gets frozen in midair, Kylo Ren style. Poison. The constant sound of radiance triggering. Arr. Unnecessary debuff there, but that's okay. Huh. I wonder if you get normal XP, normal and consistent XP from these roots that are summoned by the, whatever these guys are called. Because if they keep them coming, this could be a grind technique, I guess. Try to look at my bar. They don't seem to be able to hurt me. Try to tell if it's moving up. It may not be. It's really hard to tell. Just gonna go for it. Not sure how entertaining a stream that would be anyway. Wonder how realistic that panda noise is. I really don't know what a panda sounds like. There's one more this way. I like jumping off of ledges in this game. Oh, it is actually called Potion Barrier. It's just super short. When you use the, or when I use the potion. Endless, what's up? How's it going? Good morning. It's going okay with me too, thank you. Just back here, using my fighter's bindings here. Yeah, fighter's bindings. Could not motivate my brain to play anything more complicated this morning. I was feeling the Minecraft Dungeons bug. So I have to refamiliarize myself with what I'm grinding for, because I'm not sure right now, or what armor or gear, I guess. Dope. I think I would like for them to release some more options for cosmetic stuff, capes and pets. Oops. Preferably not for real money. Just a thought. Everybody has the same 2 pets, so. The mushroom is so crazy. Oops. I need to get back over here, I think. Did you play Star Wars anymore? I played a little bit of it. I think I got annoyed when Twitch muted my stream for just having Star Wars in it, Star Wars music. But I did play some more of that. I love Battlefront 2. It's a great game. I haven't been back there lately. I got the Halo bug, caught the Halo bug for a bit. Played some Master Chief Collection, and I think I played all the way through Reach again, because that's the one that I haven't replayed in a long time. And then a bunch of Ghost of Tsushima, which I think is too long. I think Ghost of Tsushima is just too long. I may need to just like resign myself to never finishing. Which is most games for me anyway, but three more chests. What have you been playing lately, Endless? If anything. Have you got any followers? Yeah, the one morning this person Legion with a Q for the O. So I guess it's just pronounced Legion. I'm not sure. Some famous streamer hosted or raided me. I think hosted while I was playing Reach, and like a bunch of followers came through. It was fun. A lot of people just hung out while I was playing the campaign and stuck around to chat while I was playing Halo. It was a lot of fun. I've been playing For Honor in WWE. Oh, For Honor, man. I liked For Honor, but I have not played it in a long time. How is it? I know they've brought a bunch of classes and stuff to it. I liked... There was a lot to like about For Honor. I remember like they got a new character. Interesting. Like they've brought in a bunch of stuff since I played it. It's been a while. I think they brought in like I'll have to look it up honestly. There's just a ton of new characters that I have not messed with. Maybe some like Roman characters, I think. What I liked about For Honor was every one-on-one encounter with another player was like not quite fighting game depth, but it was getting there. Like it was really tactical and could go either way. It turned into this really tense back and forth. And so it worked when it was working. It worked as a MOBA, like a great big MOBA, and then a fighting game, a 1v1 fighting game too. Do you play with viewers? Yeah, you're welcome to jump in here. I have no I have no particular purpose right now. I'm just just grinding. Oops. Yeah, and then a friend of mine who I've played various fighting games against and other games for a long time. Oh, word. Yeah, dude. I've been thinking about it again because I think it might be okay, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'll have to check and see if I still have it or if it's on games with gold or Game Pass or something. So that would definitely be a game that would take some getting some reaccommodating to Re-understanding. What? What is this word? It's too early. Oops, sorry. Ocelot. Yeah, that's a game that takes a lot of like tutorial, and even the tutorial was tough. I remember getting the parries just right, or blocks, or whatever it was. Super tough, but oops, killed an Ocelot. I tried to get good at the Warlord, I think it was, the Viking Warlord. Couldn't get too far with it. I'm trying to remember who I wound up using. I think I might have skipped a whole section in here that I forgot to go back to. How do I keep these ocelots safe? Oh. Ooh. That's a lot of emeralds. Ocelots, get out. Play Valkyrie and Orochi. Orochi. Yeah, Orochi. That was it. That was it. Ocelots, no. Don't do it. Don't walk into my swirling circle of death. But yeah, I figured because it was such a successful like game design around sword fight and melee fighting and just getting through defenses in a 3D space instead of a 2D space, or even like a whatever you want to call Soul Calibur. Like I figured other games would do that, but never really, because I was really big on Chivalry back in the day, which I think For Honor was largely inspired by. Maybe I don't think that's too crazy to say, except that Chivalry is really I don't want to call it half-baked, but it's like the gameplay is sloppy. Like it's not very like I guess it can be a precise sword fighting game if there's no lag, but it's a mess. But it's a fun mess. And then seemed like For Honor came in there and was like, oh, okay, here's what happens if you have, precise game design around these ideas. The Valkyrie is where I left off in the campaign. Like I couldn't figure out the Valkyrie's timing, and I kind of banged my head against it, and honestly got stuck on the campaign. But I think the Valkyrie, I can't even remember what the Valkyrie has. To look it up. Right. I feel like I don't remember the difference, but I feel like I did the Warden a bunch. Let's see. Valkyrie has the spear. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, I think I did Shugoki a bunch too. Because the Shugoki had some kind of was there like a shoulder rush, like, or am I thinking of of my guy from Soul Calibur, Astaroth? There was some kind of like unblockable dash or something that the Shugoki had. Man, I miss Chivalry. Yeah, I had a good time with For Honor. And my being an old Soul Calibur player, my go-to strategy is always to knock people off of things and get ring outs. So like the only way I could win the 1v1s against my like better opponents were to knock them, to like bait them over near, you know, bridges or edges or whatever and just knock them out. I also like that you can drop down on people too and get, I think, extra damage if you drop on them. Clean up some of this. Can't remember my stock of items here. 110. Could probably start eliminating the ones that are like under 110 though. I think I'm going to switch out this for a bit, just for fun. Oops. And to enjoy those multiple arrows. Just because it's been a while. Oops. I did not mean to click that. Really like the other one better. Fireworks arrows, just pretty lights. I need to check up on this community, like subreddits and stuff. So I don't really keep up with this, with like what the news is or what the common thinking is around the, whoa. Oh, thorns, no wonder. Like what, if they're waiting on the, when they think the expansion will come out, what they want from it, etc. Or what, I keep forgetting kind of like what, I lose my way when I'm doing end game stuff. I know I should be probably targeting a specific gear. Oh, right, this place. Here's the part where I mess up the, oh no, you can't get over this thing. That's at a different place. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Thought I had the fire arrow glitch for a second. Oops. Sneaky with my TNT double stack. Oh, just chuck them. I always do this wrong. Don't judge me, I haven't had nearly enough coffee. That switches those. Wait a second. Wait a second. Nope, go back. No, that's not right. Oh, wait. No, I thought that was something, but it's not something. Oh my gosh, I'm getting farther away from it. Okay, so hang on. Drink some coffee and try to identify the patterns here. This one is like switches kind of with one space apart, right? Yeah. This one does one and the next two. This, I think, moves it. That does the opposite of that, I think. Can my brain do anything with that knowledge? So what do you do when you only have one left? No, I just have the one that I'm kind of walking back and forth. And that does two each time, so I guess I have to reverse it or something? Even the first time I did this, it didn't take this long. I just like stumbled onto the solution. It's too early for this. Oh. Is it always those two? Yeah. And then is that one always those two? Yes. Oh. Wait a second. Oh, there we go. I want to say that I'm not going to say I figured that out per se, but I did. There was mental activity that led to the solution in some way. Is this one you can sneak over? I don't know. want them to all circle up so I can just hold the A button down. That just changes that. Should have started with that one. That I understood. All right. Let's see what we got here. Nope, nothing special. The little duck is, or chicken or whatever it is, it's like, here's little chicken duck feet. I have the music off. Oh yeah. Because some of the music in this game bothers me, but some of it I like. The stuff that reminds me of old Minecraft is my jam. But the stuff that's just like slamming on a synthesizer, I don't care for as much. Aha. 113 Ghost Cloak. It's green. It's strange to me that they went with like there's really no customization in this game, and it's intended to be a multiplayer experience, or at least focus. They say that it's supposed to be fun with friends. They don't put matchmaking in it, and then the only things you can really customize are your how your character's like appearances, their core like person under the armor, which is kind of silly because you never see that. Let's see, we're good on mushroom because I think I have a 112 or 113 mushroom. What's our gong at? 111. Could try to upgrade the gong. Fire arrows. I guess the yeah. The heck was I about to say? I do not know. Oh, the fireworks arrow? Where would I get that? I thought it was in the first place. But perhaps not. Oops. Weird. Try to get a feather there. Where the heck is the fireworks? Oh, there it is. What's our fireworks arrow at? 112, so really, probably fine. I do need a harp or spread or something, crossbow, or else auto fire or whatever. Where are those found? Not sure which ones are which over there. Can't really tell by their shape. Not sure what's what. As well just pick one or else. These might all be the same. Oh no, they're not. They're not exactly the same. The weapons appear to be the same. I do not want any of those artifacts. I think I may just take this moment of confusion to run downstairs and grab a... Oh yeah, this is what we'll do. High block. Underhall's also a good time. Maybe I'll do that. One of these two. I'm going to go grab a snack and refill my coffee, and I will be right back. All right. Do high block. Looks like there's a few things there that I could stand to upgrade. Good ambiance here in this. Like, go Radiance. Save me. Given the amount of time between these content releases and the fact that there's no apparent limit on regular level, although there's kind of a soft, not limit, but a limiter on power level, which is that it just gets harder to do to increase your power level. I wonder if they're going to include anything that takes into account that some people are going to be like level 500 when their content finally releases. I don't mean to say finally, but I know games take time, but it would be great if it was out. It's but again, I think it'll be the same as the jungle stuff, where it just kind of releases and people play it and they're like, thank you for these levels, when is the next one coming out? You know, I think they have to think a little bigger and perhaps laterally to make this player base happy, if such a thing is possible. Which is why I keep thinking about the Diablo 3 adventure mode as a solution to replayability for something like this. Which I really think is the right answer. Because otherwise you're just doing the same stuff over and over, which that's the secret, right? Like, that's what you do in these games. And people want to do the same thing over and over. So if you can make doing the same thing over and over fun and continually like refresh that desire to grind, like fool the collective player base's brains into, you know, moved gold posts, I guess, then I think that is a successful life cycle for a loot-based game. Because they say, you know, everybody walks away from your game, but at some point, but the trick is to have them walk away happy. I also think raids would be a good idea here. Not just 4-person raids, but like big, giant, zillion person raids, like fill in the blank. Give all these, like make the enemy, make the boss so powerful that it doesn't matter if they're level 500, they need 23 friends, or something. Could also be a cool option. Another thing I think about a lot is and I may have mentioned it here before, I think this game should also take some cues from Realm of the Mad God, which is a weird inspiration, but like Realm of the Mad God really benefits from a bunch of people just swarming into raids or bosses or gameplay events all at once, and they die a lot and it's total chaos, but it is a lot of fun and very funny. I think that could be like another mode that they could benefit from. So what my hope is that, this being a Microsoft first-party thing, my hope is that it will go the same way that Sea of Thieves did, because when Sea of Thieves came out, people were, I think unfairly, saying that it didn't have any content, which is not exactly the case, in my opinion, but it, by all accounts, has been, has really treated its own community pretty well, and had regular updates since release, like a couple years now, I guess. And so I hope that 2 years from now, this will have a, oh, I'm gonna fall off. This will have a player base that sticks with it and is like, this is the game we play, we don't play other games, Right now, that's just impossible for long periods of time, because it's, they don't move the goalposts enough for you, which should happen. Like, so here's another thought. Power, like whatever you call power in these games, in these loot games, which is like a summary or an average of your gear score, or your various stats on your various loot or armor and weapons. In Destiny it's light, and WoW it was gear score. I don't know what it is now, but this is a very end game thing to do, and it's weird to start with that, because it takes regular level and just crumbles it up and throws it in the trash. There's no purpose for it. The only thing it does in this game is correlate to your number of enchantments that you have free. There's that again. Weird frozen projectile. Destiny does this too, and I've always wondered why, because I don't know why you would give people a level and a power level right out the gate. That's like one of those things where you can kind of pass the torch to the end game, like loop, I guess. Hey, robust glutes. You win the name of the day, I think. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate that. I was like, worked myself up into just started streaming today as well on Dungeons. Excellent. just over here ranting about endgame content and also pronouncing things very well. No problem. Why do you ask? Well, I hope you enjoy Minecraft Dungeons then. Much appreciate that follow, and hope your stream goes well too. Let me just chuck you a follow as well here. Ah! Appreciate it. No problem. You bet. Just over here, like, talking to myself as I do every morning. And speculating on endgame or the next content and what they can do after the island stuff. Or I don't know if there's a roadmap for stuff after the island content, but I'm in grave danger of talking myself up into playing Diablo 3 again, which is always a serious concern. Regen and heals allies. Ah, come on, health, go away. I guess I can use a gong on those guys. I'm hoping that they continue putting out content, but Diablo 3 is always a good go-to. Yes, thank you. I totally agree. I was just wondering if it's going to follow the Sea of Thieves pattern, since it's a, you know, Microsoft property, which would be good, I think. Heading out. Have an awesome stream. You too. Take care. Ah! Webbed. I know WoW did a lot of experimenting with endgame stuff too over the years, because in the beginning, and I say that with a capital in the beginning, they like all their endgame stuff was raids and more raids and more raids. Sometimes longer raids, harder raids. Then they started like introducing endgame currencies into the mix. But then they like introduced too many endgame currencies into the mix, and it got like kind of nutty. And then I think they found the need to kind of walk some of that back and like streamline stuff. Which I think all games as a service like this could benefit from thinking of themselves as MMOs, unless, you know, unless MMOs like are just giving way to this kind of thing. Which must really blow the minds of people, of, you know, game dev leadership, raised to believe in the difference between games and MMOs, where you just are expected to make an MMO and not expected to not have a monthly recurring fee. I can no longer remember which way I came in. I think this is the right way. Oh yeah, right, because there's a marker. Oh man, I can't wait to just destroy all these chefs, the lines of chefs. Very excited about that. Yes, come close. Walk into the meat grinder. Boppity boppity bop. Thank you for having a lot of health. Oh. So I could just go this way. I wonder where the other chest is. Man, triggering radiance like almost constantly. Just this continuous stream of radiance is fairly glorious. I think I might do a cow level after this just to see how fast I get through it. Regen, burning, gravity pulse. Okay, no problem. I mean, probably no problem based on the power level differential anyway, but still. You know what? I think I strongly prefer the fireworks arrow over the flame arrow. These guys can still pack a punch. Look at that. That's wild. Bah. ricochet. Oops. Oh, we need to get past that. There we go. Also, another thing Diablo did was just increasing difficulties, which seems like a total no-brainer. Like adding new levels of difficulties in. Like that just seems like a number they could change, you know? I'm sure it's not that easy, but relatively it can't be too complicated to... I have not done this without dying in a long time. I wonder how it's going to be now. Power level of 111. Ah! Potion barrier helps with that. Little gulag moment, isn't it? Thank you for the monies. This game makes a good background sound. The sound sets of this game are just like very comforting after a while. It would also be cool because there are hooks in here that look like I mean, you can spec yourself in a certain direction here, like for crowd control or boss damage, you know, sustained damage, or tanky kind of defense. If they would let, and there are some armor hooks that are like, you know, auras, which are for groups or at least for pets, allies, which I think encompasses other players and pets, and other players' pets, probably. But this, they seem like they could let you kind of min-max for your role a little better. Like if your role is having lots of strong pets to help off-tank, you know, the enemies. That's one thing. Like the Necromancer build. Make it matter what role people are playing in the party. That's one option too they could be doing. And I know I mentioned Gauntlet a lot on here because of, like, to me, Gauntlet is the ultimate brainless overhead one of these. And I mean that not in a pejorative way, but like, you don't have to think about what you're doing in Gauntlet. You just gotta shoot, and get health. Whoa! Which is fine. Like that's the arcade approach. Which I think this is. Although there are, you know, considerations around, you know, your gear and what it does and which gear to use. So it's already more like, you know, complex than a Gauntlet. Seems like it would be nice for them to lean into one of those aspects, any of those aspects really, because it could really like shine, I think. Whoa. A lot of high armor dudes. Oops. I don't know. There's something about this game that makes, like, playing this game makes you makes a person want to offer suggestions for what to do with this game. Oh no! I might actually die. Oh no! And I think that speaks to the fact that this is a very, very, very good idea. And they're onto something, you know? But as it stands, the game is very repetitive, even for a game that is supposed to be repetitive. It's just that, you know, loot grinds should conceal their repetitiveness by kind of jingling their keys and making you focus on the goal of the moment. Oops. Which is always changing. Let's do a cow level.
The Arch-Illager escaped to the ramparts. Press on, hero. You mustn't let him get away.
Whoops, little hitch. Huh. This does not show the count, the damage for indirect hits. Interesting. Nothing I really need from this, but yeah, if they like could kind of tweak some of the items or add some items, some gear that made players interconnect with each other a little better. Like if there was a healer role, just saying, like, I feel like all action RPGs have gone away from having a healer, and that kind of sucks. Like it seems like on paper, decisions have been made by people who don't really understand that that's in fact fun. For people to be like, well, people just want to do damage, but that's not the case. Like, I think people want to accomplish something together. Not everybody wants to be DPS. Maybe most people do, but I lament the loss of the healer in games like this. Sincerely, a former druid, former druid main. Wait for these cows to come to me, I guess. Fire arrow does like 1/3 of their health. At least the first hit. I guess I'm not giving this game enough credit for the secrets because they did a good job of making the community engaged and building some sense of like figuring it out together because they're tricky to figure out to get the secret levels to open up. It's not obvious, or I guess to me it wasn't anyway. I missed something down here. Oh, it's the bounce across on the mushroom thing, right? Or for my cooldown to cool down. Oh, that was nothing. That's okay. When you gong these cows, they just wilt, just evaporate. Come on in, buddy. I got some for you too. Whoa. Not sure what that was. Boppity boppity bop. Oops. Hello there. Gotta switch back to the fireworks arrow. But I have to like wrench my brain out of this pattern long enough to think about it. I'm trying to see the indirect hits. Oh, here we go. So when this cools down, I have to remember not to hit it again. Oh no! I'm just gonna fall off. Okay, I have to do it now or I'll never remember. Hello, Dietrix. Yeah, you're welcome to join. Actually, I'm about to shut this down because it's the end of my stream. But you can join up tomorrow if you want to. 5 to 7, same time, Eastern time. But yeah, I'd be more than happy to have a group tomorrow. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. Oh, so many cows. I am actually on Xbox. I am not sure if there is crossplay between them. I think there, you know what, I'm not even gonna guess because I don't remember. Grab this TNT here. Hey there, Alpha Q and many numbers. Oh gosh. Hey, doing good. Thanks for that follow. Everyone must have sensed when I was about to like shut the stream down. I guess that's what you get for streaming early. Us early bird streamers. Well, really, it's the fact that I don't actually stream for very long at a time, but everybody starts waking up, but I am here every day at the same time, so 5 to 7 Eastern time. More than happy to party up with y'all. Wrap up this boss fight and then call it. Also, I will probably do really bad here. I can never make myself dodge the mushroom projectiles for this boss, but I have not fought it with the fighter's bindings yet, so let's see how this goes. Ah! Oh wow. Oh man, the radiance is just making up for all that damage. Oh, and the swirling is severely helpful as well for the ads. And then we got potion barrier, a little bit of potion barrier anyway. And then of course mushroom and gong. Holy crap. Wow. Melted. Okay, well that's the first time that has gone that well for me. Firebolt thrower, 110. Explodes on impact, chance of chain reaction. So that's cool. Built-in chain reaction. Let me see what the rate of fire is. Okay, good to know. Oh, sorry. I tried to mute, but I didn't. So it comes with piercing, accelerate, so that could be really cool. It's okay. Not great enchants, but the built-in stuff is neat. Built-in effects. Well, that's definitely the fastest I've ever gone through the cow level. That's for sure. Gonna go dust my my unused vendor items here. Oh, well that's cool. And I never did replace that, but Always nice to upgrade one of those. I believe that is the highest level, although I've partied up with people who said they had a 114 like torment quiver or lightning rod or something. Lightning rod? It's not called that, is it? Yeah, it is called that. All right, so let's dust these. And start getting rid of things that are... Oh, I guess you have some leeway with artifacts. It's already 112. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, got a 112 one of those. That's good. Those could make for a pretty good or an okay speed running get up. And may as well just do the blacksmith thing. Yeah, I've had better luck with the blacksmith than the artifact guy. Not today, though. That's okay. It's always a numbers game with this merchant. And then randomly, sometimes they'll just drop. Not randomly, but according to some weighted algorithm, I guess. But I've gotten stuff from him that I've used for a long time. Is that there? That might have just arrived. Probably not going to use it, but... Extra soul gathering, that's cool. Of course, it's hard to value that over this, but... Okay, that's that, I think. I'll be back 5 a.m. tomorrow, so... Thank y'all for the follows. Alpha Q, XD Tricks took a crack at it, and Robust Glutes. Thank y'all. Catch you later.